Are you sick and tired of having the same vanilla bean missionary position with the lights on controller that every other PlayStation 5 owner has? But you're not a Gamer Heaven subscriber and don't know how to customize the titties off your controllers with hydro dipping, face buttons, and soldering chips? Do you want Sony to pull their head out of their blue tuchus and start offering limited edition or colorway controllers? Well, boys, they do, and they did, and you do. We got the carbon black and the cosmic red over here. We're gonna go ahead and slice and dice into these boxes, take a peek at them, and I'm going to give you guys my honest thoughts about these controllers as somebody who has had his hands on quite a few pieces of plastic. Alrighty guys, so we got the carbon black and the cosmic red over here. I have already seen and held and played with both of these controllers. Not these particular ones. These bad boys are new in box, specifically for the purpose of unboxing for the Gamer Heaven Stallions and Stallionettes. If you guys just stumbled upon this channel, that's what I call my viewership here. So, Cosmic, Psych, we're going to bust into the Carbon Black first, as the Cosmic Red really does tickle me fancy. Does really tickle me in the gamer nether regions. The Carbon Black is cool as well, but I gotta say, the Cosmic Red, save that for later, a little coat hanger. So the Midnight Black over here, I'm sorry, it's not Carbon Black, it is Midnight Black. This bad boy retails for $70, which was the original cost of the Dualsense controller. However, about 3 weeks ago, Sony decided to lower the price to $65 on the Vanilla Bean White Scarface Mustache Coke White controller over here. $70 for the Midnight Black. And get your coin purse ready, because it is $75 for the Cosmic Red, but it is pretty sick. So what do you get for $70 and $75? Well, you get some very basic cardboard packaging here, and then you get your controller in this hemp rolling paper here, and you get your controller, of course. That'd be weird if you didn't get a controller in a controller box. And then you have an instruction manual in case you don't know how to properly hold a controller, like you've been playing with it like this, or maybe you been playing it like this. I guess actually you could probably play like that. There's probably somebody out there. It's reverse cowgirl claw grip. Kevin, you need to check it out. It's better for snap aiming. And you might be wondering to yourself, Kevin, is there a USB-C cable? No, silly Billy. Sony's cheap, and they're trying to cut costs, and also they're swinging it just like Apple is by removing charger bricks from their phones. They're trying to reduce carbon waste caused by electronics waste. So, you know, there's no need to have cables. Their whole logic is you already got a USB-C cable with your PlayStation 5. But what if you bought one of these bad boys to use on PC? As before I got my PlayStation 5, I owned a Dualsense that I specifically used on the PC. In that case, if you don't have a USB-C cable, just turn around, touch your toes, and go ahead and fuck yourself. Oh my god. Alright, so, as I look at these controllers here, I'm going to bring up a blanket statement that is extremely accurate and valid. The 8th generation of home consoles, so last generation, the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch, Microsoft literally, clean up on aisle 3, mop the floor with Nintendo and Sony when it comes to their limited edition colorways or themed controllers. I have a huge collection of controllers. I also had a small business for about a year and a half building one-off custom controllers, so I've had my hands in and around the mouth of a lot of controllers. I swear to God, like Sony's version of a limited edition controller on the PS4 was,
we'll put a new faceplate on it. We might do the back shell if we're feeling frisky, and if we're feeling absolutely crazy, throw in some custom face buttons.
As where Microsoft is literally like, okay, we're gonna etch in, okay, cool, we're gonna etch in custom engraving on the front of the controllers, do the cap of the thumbstick one color, the base another color, bumpers, triggers, maybe put a little Easter egg related to the game inside of the battery tray, just all kinds of crazy stuff. So I don't think that really is my opinion. I think that's more of a fact. I mean, I doubt anybody's going to try and argue that fact, that Microsoft has better, more custom, crazy-looking limited edition controllers. And it seems just by looking at these here that Sony's going to continue that on with the 9th generation, with the PlayStation 5, as these aren't really anything nutso. And I just unboxed the other day a Arctic Camo Xbox controller, and it already seems like Xbox Series S and X are getting cooler limited edition controllers. But fret not, guys, if you are not subscribed to the channel here, we do a lot of custom builds on retro consoles, controllers, and a whole bunch of PC tutorials and other fun shit like that. Not like literal feces, but just fun stuff. I'm gonna continue to call it the Carbon Black, but the Midnight Black over here, comparing it to what we've all seen and love from the Dualsense here, it has obviously black face buttons, black D-pad, and then this nice matte black material here. Now I do have to say this looks incredibly good. You do still have those face buttons in the back shell here, the PlayStation face buttons. A cool little Easter egg for Sony fans, but it really does not provide that much grip at all. Here's a Xbox Series S controller. Obviously I've done a little bit of hoopla to it, but haven't changed the back shell or anything. And you get much more grip on the back texturing or stippling, if you will, on those controllers. But I have to say, this does look really good, and me personally, I greatly prefer the look of this over this, especially because it has this black parts bin special chin here, or lip. It does not look good. This two-tone, in my opinion, doesn't look good. They should have made an all-white controller, something like this, you know, like an all-white controller or all-black, like they did with the Midnight Black. Having this two-tone, it doesn't look good. It looks cheap, in my opinion, because of this chin or lip, which it feels like some of the cheapest, hollowest, tiniest plastic I've ever felt in my life. Other than that, though, the Dualsense is a great controller. I rave about it on this channel all the time. So that looks really good, especially if you are going to go with something like Dbrand's dark plates, or you're going to pop off your side panel plates and rattle can them, spray paint them flat black, or you're going to hydro dip them with a dark pattern and kind of black out your PlayStation 5. This would go really good with that. And I mean, considering this is now the price that the white controller used to be at 70 bucks, this is pretty cool. Oh, well, turn around, give me head, because it's the Cosmic Red. This bad boy is pretty sick. So it has this nice kind of Merlot, just spilt wine on your carpet look. It looks really cool. Face buttons, share button, option button, as well as the face buttons are also due to match. However, again, to save costs, they included the same cheap parts bin special lip or chin. And it throws off the looks of the controller IMO, or in my opinion. I am personally, if I do keep this controller in my collection, will be putting in magnetic swappable thumbsticks on this controller and painting this probably another tone of red, like maybe a bright Ferrari red or something, so it's like two-tone red. This black, it's not like a matte or satin black, it's just this cheap, like, 3D mold injected plastic. It just, God, it really, it doesn't tickle me in the nether regions. But I do have to say, that color is really nice. I'm gonna get in your guys' grill for a minute here and hold them up to the camera nice and close like. Do a little rotation for you guys. I'm gonna pop up to say peekaboo, how do you do? Then I'm gonna hide back down here. Flip them doggy style. So, again, it just seems like with what we've seen from the limited editions from the Series X and these now limited editions from Sony, that they're continuing how the 8th generation was rolling, with Microsoft just having these crazy, bold one-off custom limited edition color runs and whatnot, colorways. And then Sony just, you know, oh, here's some face buttons and a front shell. I wish Sony would do these awesome console and controller packages, like a limited edition, you know, Spider-Man and Uncharted and Ghost of Tsushima and God of War, and, you know, all their major exclusives. Make a limited edition kit with a controller, and it doesn't have to be the console, because again, these side panels pop right off, so you can literally just change them on the fly. So if you get sick of your Gran Turismo shell, you pop on a an Astro's Playroom one or something like that. So hopefully Sony will do that in the near future, because they obviously are irritated by the fact that other companies like Dbrands have panel or plate kits for the PlayStation. They tried to sue Dbrands. Dbrands not really counter lawsuited because they're not suing them back, but they defended themselves successfully. Sony was unable to get any money from them. So obviously Sony wants to do plate kits. They even said before the PS5 was officially released that they were going to do custom plate kits, and we still have yet to see that. So Sony, you know, I'm holding my cross button and tapping my circle here, hoping that you guys will make that happen in the near future, because if not, me and my subscribers will absolutely customize the shit out of your stuff. That is going to do it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, shove in your thumb, not where you're thinking, just put it on the like button. You don't have to shove it anywhere weird. Subscribe for more content like this. I do a lot of honest product reviews, as well as news in the gaming community and industry, and tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing. I'll see y'all in the next one, which will be tomorrow, because I upload daily. Peace.